Move on to Buddy Huggins. You have the floor, sir.
Well, hello, everyone. I want to talk about transparency tonight, and we're going to bring up a couple of subjects. Burger King is one of them. I know y'all might have been driving by and noticed that fences are down in several different places around the whole perimeter. The wiring that was made to go to the poles was supposedly signed off by somebody with the city. And I dispute that because they don't have wire. If you don't have wire running through to get to the lights that, light it up at night, well, how could you do a continuity test? Continuity test doesn't mean you have to go to the box, but it means the wires have to be at the box. Don't mean the box has to be 100%. It just means that they got to do a continuity test. Well, it's impossible. There's no wire in them, and you can walk right up there to them. It's not inside the fence. That's one problem. The other problem is we can't keep nobody working on it because evidently they're starting to watch videos online that's telling them that it froze, the foundation froze. And then when 3 months later they put a slab on top of a bad foundation, then that slab didn't have enough aggregate in it. And I don't think there was a slump test or a couple other tests. And now when they put the weight on the building, oh, by the way, the man that did tell me this last week, he said that when it rains harder on the inside of the building than anywhere else. So he says there's somebody going to put a roof on it here pretty soon. Well, that's going to add more weight. So once you get that weight on there, and then you get the weight of all the other stuff, the floor as the foundation. So they're going to be in a hurry to cover that up for cracks. I think I spoke this to some people. But at some point, somebody needs, with an engineer, walk around that building on the inside and make marks where it's got cracks. I'm believing, without going on the property, y'all find plenty of cracks. So when they put the windows in and the doors in, and we call it blacked in, then we get an 80, 90 mile an hour wind, we might see a problem, especially if it's over 120. Then it could collapse. Be nice if we could all get together and figure out a way to solve this problem so it wouldn't be like such an ugly thing for the community to have to watch that nobody is being penalized for it. I know right up the road here on 3rd Street, some of those buildings up there, they had to be modified because y'all changed the ordinance or some kind of big fancy words. And that man, he had to spend money out of his pocket and get fined until he had to pay. And that's happened before to a lot of other people that have building projects. So is anybody being penalized at the Burger King? And if not, nobody answered because, you're not supposed to. So don't answer, don't jump up and go, hey, I know, because we don't know. I don't know. Y'all don't know. If nobody's being penalized, it's not fair to penalize other people. We can agree that Burger King is a mess. It is straight up not normal. I'm a historical photographer and videographer. Go to my YouTube channel at buddyhuggins.com. Look for my name, Buddy Huggins, and search Burger King, Ozark, Missouri, and you'll find all my videos. Sonic was a perfect job. I was there the day they started tearing down the old building and the day they started putting up the new. So I have a playlist with Sonic, Ozark, Missouri. Go look at it and look at the efficiency and how it came together. That's why I do the videos, because you can't go back in time and get this information. That's why I was there January, the first week of January last year, when I knew that it was 43 degrees and I told everybody it was going to drop to 22 that night, and it didn't come back above freezing for right at 5 days. It didn't only just hurt Burger King, it hurt what you call Green Bridge. It cost them damn near $1 million. All right, the light is fixing to go off and I'll be done. 0. Y'all have a good day.
Okay. Thank you, sir.